Dudu, but we don't say that in Yoruba. We say Awa Eniyan. Ènìyàn. Àwa ènìyàn.
What? That means black people?
Aláwọ̀.
We don't.
Aláwọ̀.
Oh, the thing is that
Dudu.
when you're
It is actually a simpler way of expressing it. It's a simpler way of expressing it, but it's not right. Because we are actually not brown. We're not black, we are brown. Right? Different shades of brown. So, and then we say, Adari hun. Awa enyo. Adari hun instead of alawo. Alright? And this, the one that grow their hair on their head. Because you are different from animals. Animals, they grow their hair all over their body. The ones that grow their hair only on their head.
Okay, say that again. I'm sorry, repeat that please.
Which part?
I'm very slow.
Adari hun,
The top.
awa ènìyàn aláwọ̀ dúdú, we black people.
Okay, but it is incorrect because
We.
you're not black.
Because that is the only way we could say it, because they already, we don't label ourselves. We don't label black or white. No, we don't label it.
Okay.
If it's a white African, which is Afin,
albino.
albino.
Afin is albino.
Yeah. And for as a nickname, they call them what?
Yellow.
Yellow. Oyinbo. Right?
I
Now this one with the hair growing on the head, is that, say that again, the Adar?
Adari hun,
So the next one is,
What about?
human,
But
grows hair
okay.
on the head.
on the head. So
Yeah.
Adari Hunron means,
Ada, that is separately, developed separately. Ri, this is shortened of Ori. This one, Ri, is a shortened form of Ori. Hun, develop hair, grow hair.
Aron is on head.
Irun, hair. Ada,
Created.
separated.
Or
Isolation, that's the best word, right? Growing in isolation of the hair on the head, right?
And which one was for the all over the body? So which would be the albino? What was
No.
Maybe.
Hair all over the body,
Those
that's
are
an
animals.
animal.
Like they don't.
Excuse me. Àwọn ènìyàn aláwọ̀ dúdú, we black people.
She's still confused.
We
They describe people by
black people.
Okay, I got that one. I got that part at the top.
Adari hun. Adari hun. Hun. Irun is hair. Irun is hair. Irun is hair.
Okay.
If you start reading Yoruba literature, you start seeing like when the Agbako was fighting Kakone Kumeku, right? The Agbako is the one with the 8 eyes around his head. He's a monster, right? And he started to show him some serious skills in combat, fight him, and then he has this incantation they will say, and they will go into the ground. And then when the hunter went into the ground, Agbako followed the hunter into the ground, and they started fighting in the ground. They beat the hunter in the ground, they came back up again, right? And now he's weighing more than 10 tons. You can't even pick this little creature from the ground. And when he's about to relate to a person, he will say, "Ẹ̀yin ọmọ adarí hun," right? He was telling them that these guys that grow their hair only top of their head, right? Disturbing my life, disturbing my peace. You see that? So now, how do we balance it out? Do we accept this and continue with that, or go back? This is complex, right? So that's why we accepted this.
That's more accurate though.
Which one is more accurate? This one? Yeah, it's more accurate. It's more accurate, but guess what? For universal appeal, right? Universal appeal, so that the Western world will just readily know, oh, that's what it meant. It doesn't mean that you are dark like charcoal, but you could be brown, you could be very dark, you could be ebony black, you could be, all kind of, yes.
I have two questions.
Uh-huh.
So one, in my family, we're all black, we all
Right.
identify. My mother is a singer.
May I ask a question?
Yes.
Okay, so if a person wanted to describe a person's skin tone, which is probably not done
Mhm.
most often, but if they wanted to do that, which one of those phrases would they use to describe myself? Would they use a different phrase to describe him? And
Yeah.
would they also use a different phrase to describe her? And what would those phrases be?
This will work for the dark people guys. They will use this. I don't.
Would that work for me and
For
you?
the beautiful
Okay.
light-skinned women, they say "Apon bepore,
Oh, Mama, poor.
apon bepore, apon bepore."
But
There's another word.
But those sounds
Yeah,
more
no,
like
okay, let me write
it
this
sounds
down.
more like praise names.
These are praise names.
Okay,
what-
so she's
I had a
asking for the
different
standard name.
For the standard name.
Like you just want to describe someone.
Uh,
Without praising them.
Well,
Okay.
look, we don't have.
That's what it is.
We confuse ourselves when we try to force equivalent.
Yeah, because we don't have that.
We don't have
That's
that,
what I'm trying to
right?
figure out.
And then there are some Yoruba words that are not in English. I can't say it out from the mother's womb with his feet. All right?
Breech baby.
Hmm?
Breech baby.
Breech baby, right? That's Ige. And they're tough guys, warrior-like, right? Dada, we call them spiritual or child of Shango
Which one?
because of the hair. They want this one,
Dada.
Dada. And they said they should not cut that hair so that the child doesn't fall sick. Oh, there we go.
Man, how you come so early, man?
So, and many more like that. And after the Ibeji, the twins, you have Idowu will come next, and then next after the Idowu, Alaba, if it's a single birth, and then they have Idogbe, right? And then on and on like that. The one I've not been able to unravel is when they have 6 at a time or 7 at a time. So they may name them like that. Who first came out? Who's the second one that came out? Who's the third one? So that's complex, but that's a lot of blessings. Lots of blessings for that family. And then the dad and the mom will be wondering, where's the blessing coming from? This is they're going to be spending a lot of money. So, child birth in Yoruba land is a really big deal. The king will declare holiday for that day, and then the mother and father will dance to the king's palace, and then they rejoice, and the king will give them gifts, because those twins are supposed to bring blessings to that town because of their birth. And they are revered, they are sacred, and they are also orishas. They are not just born like that. They come with powers. They come with gifts. And for that reason, That's the reason why when you see them, give them gifts. Buy gifts. If you don't know them from Adam, see these beautiful twins growing up. Give them gifts. So you can receive blessings as well. Yes.
I know in the South, when you